This is Jacqueline Price, aka Rich Sister, and I welcome you to another edition of Thoughts for Vision, inspirational topics to help get you through life. I thank God for this opportunity, and I thank all of you out there for tuning in today. If you need any info about me, about Thoughts for Vision, there's one place, and one place only for you to go to, and that's what I like to call my one-stop shop. Check out my website, www.jackie.com. If you need info about the Thoughts for Vision blog and radio show, social network pages, if you want to donate to Thoughts for Vision, if you need any info as far as resumes or headshot from my LinkedIn page, whatever you need to know about me, that's the place to go. My one-stop shop. Check out my website, www.jackie.com. Once again, www.jackie.com. Check it out. I want to welcome you all here today. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. Sorry, you know how it is when you thinking you got all the time in the world, and then all of a sudden that time catches up with you. So, sorry for the show starting late, but I am here, and hopefully you all are going to be checking in a couple of minutes. And thank you for tuning into the Thoughts for Vision radio show today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Definitely want to, today is going to start, I'm starting a new segment of the show, and understand Thoughts for Vision has different segments, because I think about the type of stuff that, just I've seen over years with radio shows, different radio shows, TV shows, whatever have you, which leads me to do different segments. Thoughts for Vision is sort of multifaceted in the sets of how I do my segments on the show. I have my music show, which I call Vision Music, whatever day it is, which I did a couple weeks ago. I have, when I have guests on the show, that's the Vision in the Spotlight. When I doing announcements like I did last week, it's Vision announcement, whatever day. So I have my different segments that I like to do. Well, today I'm starting a new segment for Thoughts for Vision. And that segment is called Vision in the Know. And I'm going to type that in the comments. This is the new segment I'm starting today. Vision in the Know. And you may be like, what does that detail? Just anything that I just want to share with you about. Whether it's a product or just whatever I kind of want to highlight. And I kind of got the idea from last week's show where I highlighted a specific company. And I was like, well, that would be a good thing to do once in a while, and make a segment, and make it a segment because I don't know, it just seems like people are busy these days. I know one reason too why I had to come up with this new segment is y'all kind of chicken for coming on this show. Because it seemed like, because as I constantly say, and I say it right now, I always, like I just said, that's one of the segments of the show is Vision in the Spotlight, where I have guests. And it's been a little too long since I had a guest. And once again, it ain't because of me. Okay? Y'all getting a little chicken now that I'm on this Facebook Live. Now y'all gotta you're getting a little chicken now that I'm on this Facebook Live. Y'all don't want to. Y'all trying to hide from the camera now. But nothing towards, of course, what I'm about to show today, because I didn't ask this particular person, but I just wanted to highlight for now. But so nothing to this person here. I didn't get the chance to ask this particular person to be on the show. Maybe later, at a later date, I will ask him. But so nothing towards who I'm about to highlight right now. But yeah, and I always welcome you to participate. However, whether it's like within your comments, you can make comments while you're doing the show. You can even come on live with your comments if you just want to comment or whatever. And I also definitely look for guests to come on the show. And you're very welcome to contact me at my email, thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com, or inbox me here on Facebook if you're interested in coming in the show. But for various reasons, I'm just saying why I came up with this new segment of the show today. And the segment of the show is called Vision in the Know, in which I just choose to highlight, particular product, particular event, particular whatever it is. So thank you for tuning in to this segment today, this very first segment today of Vision in the Know. And what I'm going to highlight today, I'm highlighting a book. And I haven't finished. I'm almost done reading it. Like I said, just got caught up with time. I wanted to finish reading it before I came on today, but it's just a little bit more. I will be finished with it today. But I really want to highlight this book, and it's a fairly new book. It just came out last year. In fact, I think it's just a few months, because I don't see the month in which it came out, but it came out last year. And it's a really good book. What I'm reading so far, I got through the bulk of it. Like I said, I'm going to finish it today. But I wanted to highlight this book as being a part of the first segment of Vision in the Know. And here's the book. I know it's coming out backwards, so I'm going to read the title to you. The name of the book is called The Hollywood Commandments, a spiritual guide to secular success. Once again, name of the book, The Hollywood Commandments, a spiritual guide to secular success. And the author of this book is DeVon Franklin. Really great book if you are looking to read it, and I just wanted to take time to highlight. And if you don't know about DeVon Franklin, to read a little bit from his website, and I'll be giving you the link to the website, of course. DeVon Franklin is an award-winning film and TV producer, New York Times best-selling author, international speaker, and spiritual success coach. Okay, so that's a little bit about DeVon Franklin. And of course, if you want more, well, of course I'll give you the link to his website right now. If you want to know more about DeVon Franklin, you can check out his website, and I'm gonna go ahead and just post it here. www.devonfranklin.com. That's his website if you want to check him out and know more about him. But this is the book I've been reading recently called, and once again, The Hollywood Commandments, a spiritual guide to secular success. And that's a really important, this is a really important book, because definitely those of us who are, in the church, involved in the church. You know, it can become a balance between, you know, we find ourselves caught into this balance between the secular and the Christian world. And you can have both sides pulling at you. You know, you can feel like you're walking this tightrope where you have both sides pulling at you, talking about, well, be here, well, no, be here, well, no, be. It seems like it can be a bit of a tightrope walk, trying to balance the Christian and the secular. Because definitely, like, the Christian world, you know, is like, oh, that's just of the devil. You know, especially for those of us who are in the industry. You know, you just going into the devil's world is what you do. Well, I'm sorry, aren't we supposed to model after Jesus? He didn't just stay amongst the Christians. You know, Jesus went out to seek the lost. He didn't just stay in the house of the Lord and just stay amongst us. See, we're charged to, you know, learn within the four walls of the church, but then it's meant for us to go out and reach the lost. And you're not going out and reaching the lost, staying in church. You know? So, you know, that is Jesus's example. He went out to reach the lost. You know, it's not meant for us to just stay around just Christians all the time. I mean, we come together, like, say, for example, when we attend church, we come together and build each other up and encourage each other, because that's Bible too. Do not forsake yourselves of the gathering of the saints. But it's not meant for us to just stay amongst the church. We're to go out and reach the lost. And whatever that field is, I mean, this book just doesn't apply to if you're in the industry. It's whatever field that you're in, whatever career choice that you made, you know, we're to be a light wherever you go. Whether that's in the church house or the workplace or wherever you go, the grocery store, we're to be lights. And he needs us out there shining in whatever field that you're in, wherever you go, wherever your footsteps take you, we're to be lights, shining, wherever we go. Wherever we go. Whatever your choice of career, it doesn't, like I said, this doesn't just apply to those of us who are in the industry. It's wherever your footsteps take you, we're to be lights, shining. And I'm going to read a couple of excerpts, just a couple of excerpts of this book. And if you came late, this is the book I'm talking about. And this is authored by Devon Franklin. Once again, the title, The Hollywood Commandments, A Spiritual Guide to Secular Success. And like I said, doesn't just apply to those of us who are in the industry. Whatever field that you're in, God means for you to be lights, shining bright wherever you go. Because like what's that saying says, the most Jesus somebody may see is within you. And it ain't necessarily about you preaching to them. It's about just being you, being the kind, sweet, hopefully person that you are. Draws people in. Being kind, being respectful. Now, if you're not kind, respectful, and sweet and all that stuff, people are going to run from you. And wonder which church you're going to, and that's because they're going to make sure they don't go there. Because you ain't no kind of representative of Jesus at all. I don't know where you came from, What, the Church of Satan? Well, let me stay away from the Church of Satan, because that's clearly who running your church, because you anything but. But we're supposed to be lights. See, the most Jesus somebody may see in you, it may be in you because maybe they don't attend church or they don't have a Christian walk. But they're seeing your walk and seeing how you are. You're kind, you're sweet, you're polite. See, there's so many ways to show Jesus without preaching. Just being you. Just being you. The kind, sweet, respectful person that you are is showing every bit of Jesus that attracts people, okay? Attracts them to you. And that's what we want to be. We want to be lights shining for Christ, wherever we go. So, I'm going to read a couple of excerpts of the book. And of course, I'll read to you the, okay. So I'm going to read a couple of excerpts. Like I said, I'm going to finish. I will be finished with this book today. I thought I would have time to finish it before getting on, but stuff came up where I wasn't able to do it. But I'm going to read a couple of excerpts of this book. But I'm going to read to you the, table of contents so you can get an idea of where the book is coming from. I'm going to read the table of contents. Once again, for those of you tuning in late, this is Devon Franklin's book, The Hollywood Commandments, okay? So, table of contents, I'm just going to read to you real quick. First of all, introduction. What the church doesn't teach you about success. Now, chapter 1. Your prayers alone aren't enough. Chapter 2. You are the talent. Chapter 3. You have to carry a crown before you can wear one. And I'm just giving you a touch of it because some of these pretty much can be straightforward and you get what they're talking about. Chapter 4. You have to know the rules to play the game. Chapter 5. Your gut is hiding God. Chapter 6. You get what you negotiate, not what you're worth. Chapter 7. You must master the walk of fame. Chapter 8. Your difference is your destiny. Now, I'm going to read an excerpt from that chapter, okay? Chapter 9. Your amnesia is an asset. And chapter 10. Your world is smaller than you think. So those are the table of contents that kind of give you an idea of where the book is going. And I'm going to read the first excerpt of this book, which is coming out of the introduction. And like I said, the introduction is titled, What the Church Doesn't Teach You About Success. So I'm going to read an excerpt. And the introduction is broken up to different sections. And I'm just going to read a little bit of this section that has the title of the book called The Hollywood Commandments. I'm just going to read a section of it, just a section, okay? And once again, this is from Devon Franklin's book titled The Hollywood Commandments, for those who tune in late. And like I said, this section of the introduction is titled, the name of the book, The Hollywood Commandments. This isn't a book about Hollywood elites by a Hollywood elite. No, this book is about your success. Too often we salivate over the lives of celebrities and voyeuristically covet their lives at the expense of our own. Your life can shine brighter than any star in Hollywood, but only if you let it. No matter if you're a dentist, an accountant, a teacher, a small business owner, a lawyer, a firefighter, or a stay-at-home parent, my hope is that these principles, these commandments, will guide you to the thriving life that God has uniquely set for you. So that's one excerpt. I'm gonna skip. Okay, I'm gonna skip and I'm gonna read this last section from this introduction. I'm gonna skip ahead and I'm gonna read. This is the last part of this section I'll read. Let's be clear about one thing. If your goal is to get the house of a lifetime, the car of your dreams, or more money than you know how to handle, this book is not for you. I don't care if you ever drive a Bentley, own a private jet, carry a Birkin bag, or buy a mansion in the hills. What I care about is seeing you live out your God-given purpose in this life. Walk your calling and unleash the full power of your gifts. If you feel stuck in your career, feel a deep sense that there's more to life than the life you're living, or if you are just looking for information about how to get to the next level of your calling, then this book is for you. So I just wanted to read that excerpt of the introduction to give you an idea, and this is something I love because this is what I try to share with you all the time. God has placed so much in you, and He means for it to come out. But your goals cannot be for monetary or material. See, that can't be the goal. The goal needs to be you living out your calling. Living out your calling. That needs to be your goal. Living out your calling. It can't be monetary. It can't be material. It can't be for fame. Can't be for fortune. That can't be your goal. If that's your goal, monetary, material, fame, fortune, power, that's the wrong goal. Your goal should simply be to fulfill the plan that God has for you. That should be your only goal. That's it. That's it. And the other excerpt that I'll read, because I ain't trying to give the whole book away, okay? I want you to actually have to go out and read it. I'm just trying to get you to give you a little taste so you can go out and read this, get this book yourself. For those of you who came in late, watching late, maybe watching in the replay late, I don't know. This is the book I'm referring to. By Devon Franklin, The Hollywood Commandments, a spiritual guide to secular success. Like I said, not done reading it. I got a couple more chapters to go and I'll be done. I'll be done with this book today. So I encourage you to go out, get it. It's a great book. Now I'm going to read one more excerpt. Okay? Because I ain't trying to give it to y'all. Now go get the book, okay? But I'm going to read one excerpt. And it's one of the chapters that I read already. I'm going to go into one of the chapters. Because when I read this yesterday, and it was like, it's something that I recently, well, not recently, but a while ago, kind of had to deal within myself. And it's just so true how he put that. But this is the last excerpt I'm going to read. Now, this is from one of the chapters. And I already read the chapters in full. But this excerpt I'm going to read is from the chapter 8. Your difference is your destiny. And I just found, I got to read to you a section of that kind of hit me like a ton of bricks, because this is something that I experienced. Okay? And like I said, from chapter 8, your difference is your destiny. Chapter 8. And like I said, within the chapters even, they're breaking down into sections, which he talks about. Well, I got to read the start of this section that he talks about. It's called No borrowed distinctiveness. That's the section of this within this chapter. It's called No Borrowed Distinctiveness. Back in 2009, when I was in Beijing working on The Karate Kid, there was a moment that crystallized for me what's so challenging about holding on to our distinctive qualities in a world that really wants us to be like everyone else. We were just sitting on the set between shots, and I was watching Will Smith and his family, Jada, Jaden, and Willow, hanging out and having fun and playing around. As I sat there enjoying them, God spoke to me in my spirit saying, "What do you see?" I said, "I see the Smith family." God wasn't settling for that. "What do you really see?" I looked closer, and what I really saw was a family having fun. If not for them, there would be no Karate Kid. It was their movie. They were making this film on their summer break, and it was a family affair. As an executive, part of the way that you cope with the day-to-day stress is by making yourself believe that you're more important and integral to things than you really are. I was telling myself I am an integral part of the Karate Kid. This movie wouldn't have happened without me. God's revelation was, yeah, you're a part of it, but it would still have happened anyway. It's their movie, not yours. He kept making his point loud and clear. Devon, if this movie comes out, wait a minute, sorry, let me go again. Let me start that little part again. He kept making his point loud and clear. Devon, if this movie comes out of their distinctiveness, it doesn't get credited to you. This movie wasn't birthed out of what makes you distinctive. You're servicing, listen to this line, you're servicing this movie for the Smith family. You're servicing their distinctiveness. Don't mistake someone else's distinctiveness for your own distinctiveness. I know, right? Lord, that was brutal. But he was right. And at that moment, I determined that I would become everything God ordained me to be, and that I would stop playing it safe. I knew I hadn't been created to service someone else's distinctiveness for the rest of my life. But if I was going to figure out what my real distinctiveness was, I had to make myself intensely uncomfortable. This led to the revelation later on that trip to China that ended up as the foundation of Produced by Faith. I'm going to read this. Let's see. I'll read this next paragraph. I'm going to read this next paragraph and then I'm going to stop. That was a revelatory, if difficult, conversation with God. If he hadn't made me face the cold reality that I was servicing someone else's distinctiveness, not my own, I can't say for sure that I would have ever really challenged myself to figure out what makes me distinctive and what God wanted me to say. I might have continued to borrow other people's distinctiveness. It can be tempting to do that. Believe me, you work for a company that engineers bold new products, managing a gallery for groundbreaking artists, or date someone with a totally original sense of style. And you think that being in proximity to distinctiveness makes you distinctive. It doesn't. That's a lie we tell ourselves when we fear getting out there, expressing our differences and our talent, and risking ridicule or failure. Now I'm going to stop right there. But isn't that powerful? Don't mistake someone else's distinctiveness for your own. It's theirs, not yours. That's why I reiterate hard about God has placed, and I know I sound like a broken record. I know y'all probably sick of hearing it, but I can't stress it enough. God has placed giftings, talents, and abilities inside you. He's created you with your own distinctiveness. That's unlike anybody else. See this simple little fingerprint, right? It's a simple little thing. We all got a fingerprint, right? We all got fingerprints on our hands, right? All got fingerprints. But it's no fingerprint like your fingerprint. It's something about your fingerprint that's different from everybody else's. You know, whatever your field of choice, you may be out there saying, oh, well, there's other this and that and the others, but nothing like yours. Only yours will have your thumbprint on it. See, you lived your own story. You lived your own life. See, this thumbprint is a result of the life you lived. Your life is not like everybody else's. You carry a specific distinctiveness about you. And I like what he said in the section that I read. It's easy to get caught up in someone else's distinctiveness. It's so easy to get caught up when you got to realize for yourself, but you made me distinct, Lord. And am I hiding my own distinctiveness? Or am I confusing my distinctiveness with someone else's? Am I confusing it? Or am I getting too caught up in their stuff where I don't see me for me? Now, don't get me wrong. It's good to help people. It's good to help people. And God means for us to connect with people and help people, because that does add to our growth. But I like what that section of the book said. Don't confuse, though, the distinctiveness that I put in them as yours. No, I created you with your own distinctiveness. And that's why it's good to, you know, those giftings, those talents, those abilities that God has placed in you. See, they're not like nobody else's. They're yours. Like I said, this thumbprint is more than a thumbprint. These fingerprints is more than a fingerprint. See, there's nobody else with my thumbprint. See, everything I do is resembling my thumbprint. This show, the blog, my acting abilities, my sharing of, when I do my plank videos, I mean, that is a result of this thumbprint. And each one of us out there has a thumbprint. And it's, I mean, just your very thumbprint. It's lines in here. It's curves in here. That's unlike anybody else's thumbprint. And God wants you to represent your thumbprint. He's placed giftings and talents and abilities inside you. See, I know it's so easy for us to get caught up in other people, be like, oh, they so talented and they so, but So are you. You're talented. He's put something in you. And you really got to look at your life and say, God, am I doing everything on this earth that you put me here to do? And if not, why is that? Is it because of fear? Is it because of pride? Is it because of, why aren't you doing what you can to leave your mark in the world? But that's a big one, as is expressed in the section of book that I read. And for those of you who are tuning in late, this is a new segment that I'm doing of the show called Vision in the Know, where I'm going to pick something once in a while as I do this segment to highlight. And I'm highlighting this book. And once again, the name of the book is called The Hollywood Commandments, A Spiritual Guide to Secular Success by Devon Franklin. So for those of you who tuned in late, this is what I'm talking about. And I just finished reading an excerpt of his book where it's talking about the section that I read was talking about no borrowed distinctiveness. And I just like how he talked about that using Will Smith and his family as an example. He was, in a sense, trying to borrow from their distinctiveness because he helped them out as an executive on their film. But God had to break it down to him. And he was like, no, this is their project. Don't try to borrow off of their distinctiveness. I place something in you. Don't think. You know what I'm saying? Not that he doesn't mean for you to bless people and help them, but see, there's a difference though between helping somebody. There's a difference between helping somebody and helping them with their goal, but trying to, as he's talked about in this section of the book, trying to borrow on their distinctiveness. There's a difference. And I like how he talks about that, because this is something that I had to deal with at one point, a couple of years ago. And I had to take a step back and realize for myself I was putting in so much time with helping this particular person. I was getting too caught up in their stuff and not my own. So I understand this part real well. And I kind of had to take a step back and kind of explore me again. Because it's really easy to get caught up. It's really easy to get caught up in looking at other people and getting too into other people where it distracts you from yourself. See, that's where the problem comes in at. Not the helping the person, but if you're getting too caught up where you lose yourself, he never wants us to be involved in anything where it's taken away, where we're losing ourselves in the process. Not a marriage, not a friendship, not a business, nothing. If it's taken away from you too much and not seeing who you are, you getting too caught up to, then that's where we got to take the step back. Okay, you know what? I got to rediscover myself again. And that's what I liked. I mean, this whole book, like I said, I haven't finished the book. Like I said, I will be done with this today. But it is a really good book. Welcome you all to get it. Once again, the name of the book, The Hollywood Commandments, A Spiritual Guide to Secular Success by Devon Franklin. Once again, for more info about him, go to the website, his website, which I have in the comments, and I'll read again, www.devonfranklin.com. And his name, for those of you watching, name is spelled Devon, and of course Franklin, y'all should know how Franklin is spelled. So check out the book. This is a fairly new book. It came out last year. In fact, the tail end of last year. It doesn't say the month in which it came out, but it came out last year, so it's a fairly new book. But if you are struggling, especially those of you who are, in the church of a certain faith, and you find yourself walking that tightrope, struggling between the Christian and the secular, because it can be a struggle, and that's what I love the focus. And it doesn't matter what field you're in. This is not just tied to those of us who are in the industry. It's really whatever career you're in. You may feel like you're walking that tightrope between the Christian and the secular. If you feel like you're walking that tightrope and need the focus, this is a good way to do it. Once again, The Hollywood Commandments, a spiritual guide to secular success by Devon Franklin. Welcome you to get it at whatever bookstore or website that you can. It is a really great book, and that's what I chose to highlight today as this first segment, Vision in the Know. So if you don't know about that book, get it and read it. And it really doesn't matter where your walk is at. It's really for those who just on any walk, any level, whatever. It's just a great book that I would add to my personal library if I were you. So get it, check it out, read it. Like I said, if you more info about Devon Franklin, check out his website below in the comments. I put the link there, www.devonfranklin.com. And for those of you who are in the city of Los Angeles, if you're out here in the city of Los Angeles, I welcome you to attend the Ascend Bible Study, where he teaches every month. I'm going to pull that information up because they're on Facebook. Let's see. I'm going to pull that up. Hold on. I welcome you to attend if you are out here in the city of Los Angeles. He is the teacher of a Bible study out here. It's called Ascend Bible Movement. Okay? And the Bible class is, of course, headed by two pillars of the entertainment community, Robbie Reed and Holly Carter. They run the Bible ministry. Really, it's a ministry, I should say. Properly, it's a ministry. And Devon Franklin teaches every month, unless they got a special guest. But he's the regular teacher of this Bible study, and I welcome you to check that out if you are here in the city of Los Angeles. I'm going to include that link as well because they are on Facebook. Ascend Bible Movement. Let me go ahead and put that in the comments. But they do the Bible study once a month. Every fourth Tuesday. Every fourth Tuesday. So there it is. I just put the link in the comments. Ascend Bible Movement. They meet every Tuesday. Okay? But I welcome you to come out. They are located at Wilshire Park Elementary School. That's where they hold the Bible class, at Wilshire Park Elementary School. Or if you really just can't make it, they broadcast their studies, their Bible classes on Facebook Live. Okay? So, let's see. Hi, Dwayne. How you doing? You say post this in Christian filmmakers, musicians. Okay, will do. But thank you for tuning in, Dwayne. Thank you for tuning in. So I welcome you to attend if you are here in the city of Los Angeles. They do the Send Bible Movement every fourth Tuesday at Wilshire Park Elementary. Or if you really cannot come, they broadcast live on Facebook on this page. You doing good? I'm glad you're good. I am glad you're good. And thank you for tuning into the show today. Thank you so much. But yeah, they broadcast from this page, okay, when they do their Bible classes. So I welcome you to check it out. Welcome you to check it out, okay? But I would love to see you there. I know I try to go whenever I can. So definitely check it out. Ascend Bible Movement. Like I said, it is ran by two pillars of the entertainment community, Robbie Reed and Holly Carter. And like I said, Devon Franklin teaches the Bible study. So it's a really great ministry. Welcome you to take part in it. There's the Facebook page where you can go check it out. You can check it out online because they broadcast Facebook Live. But even better, come out if you are in the city of Los Angeles. They hold it every fourth Tuesday at Wilshire Park Elementary School. So I welcome you to check that out. I really enjoy his teachings as well. So it's a great thing. And once again, get his new book, his latest book, The Hollywood Commandments, A Spiritual Guide to Secular Success by Devon Franklin. So that will wrap up this Vision in the Know. That is what I chose to highlight. The book is great. Like I said, I'm going to finish it today. I got 2 more chapters to read, and I'll be done with it. But it is a great book. Like I said, you find yourself struggling between the Christian and the secular. You find yourself walking that tightrope of God. What is it that you have for me to do? Am I walking in your way? Am I going down the right path that you want me to go down? Well, this book will help you with that. So check it out. Check it out. Like I said, that's going to wrap up the segment today. This first segment of Vision in the Know. So stay tuned for anything else that I may bring to you that I think it would be a help to you to check out. Just stay tuned for anything else that I bring to you. Okay? Now before I go, I want to make an announcement about something. Like I said, I kind of alluded to it last week technically. I didn't think I was going to start it today, but I decided to because actually this week, to celebrate, because I have announced it on the show for a while, this week, officially Saturday will make 4 years that JackieAP.com has been in existence. This coming Saturday, March the 24th, this was the day, March the 24th, where I debuted the website, JackieAP.com. So this year, and that was back in 2014. So this coming Saturday will make 4 years that the website, JackieAP.com, has been in existence. And I just want to say to you all today, thanks to you for your support. If you ever been to the website for any reason to check anything out about me, I hereby say thank you for your support. Just really thank you. Those of you who tune into the Thoughts for Vision blog and radio show, you may check out anything else I'm doing, like my planking videos representing the Plank Talk Challenge. Whatever it is that you've seen me do, may have seen me act, whatever, just whatever support you have been to me over the years, I say thank you. I so appreciate all of you for your support. But this coming Saturday officially celebrates the anniversary of the website. JackieAP.com debuted March the 24th, 2014. This coming Saturday will be 4 years of the website's existence. And for that, I say thank you for your support. Definitely take this time to thank my brother, Oscar C. Price Jr. for managing the website. It's because through his server that, that the website is in existence. And I definitely take the time to say thank you to him for managing the website, doing what I can easily shoot him a text saying, can you change this on the website, change this on the web, and he does it lickety split. But he is the reason why, a big chunk reason why the website is in existence. He is through his server that is up, and I say thank you so much and love and appreciate you so much. And like I said, definitely those who have went to it for any reason whatsoever, thank you so much for your support. And I might as well start this off. Like I said, I kind of alluded to it last week on the announcement show that I was going to start offering something, and what better time to do it than today, in celebration of the anniversary of the website. For a donation of $10, definitely when you go to the website there, at the very, very top of the page, it's a donation button. Now, I've been playing around with this just for a couple weeks. I really thought it was just something I was just going to do and keep to myself, but I decided to offer it to you. If any of you are interested, I hereby, for a donation of $10 to the website, like I said, you go to the website right there at the very top, the donation button, okay? So for a donation of $10 in celebration of the anniversary of the website, you can request with a donation of $10, at least $10, you can request some of my Vision Body Soak and Scrub. And what it is, it's a tea and oil infused body soak. I mean, you can use it for either. You can use it to either as a body soak, or you can use it as a scrub. Whichever one. It's a tea and oil infused body soak and scrub. So I'm hereby debuting that for you today with a donation of $10, of at least $10. You can request some of the Vision Body Soak and Scrub for a donation of $10 to the website. Welcome you to do that today if you are interested, or whenever, if you would like to request some. Like I said, for a donation of at least $10, you can request some of my Vision Body Soak and Scrub. You can use it for dual purpose. Either just use it to soak in, or you can use it as a scrub. So I welcome you to do that if you would like, okay? For a donation of at least $10. And you can go for that. Go to my website at JackieAP.com. Click on the donate button. And what I need you to do is to request, and you can do that by email me, okay? I want you to email me so I know, that you would like to try some. Like I said, a donation of $10 or more. Just let me know that once you make your donation, I need you to shoot me an email that for the request for the body for the body soap. And of course, email is at thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com. I'm putting that in the comments right now. The website, thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com. That's the website. That's the email. Sorry. thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com. Shoot me an email requesting the Vision Body Soak and Scrub. And definitely in that email, please let me know whether you have any kind of allergies to anything. Now that's key, that's important. Because I don't want to be making this with something you could be possibly allergic to. So please let me know that in the email as well. Okay? So I ain't sending you nothing you about to get sick off of, okay? So, like I said, it's a tea and oil infused body soap and scrub. So, just let me know. That's key, that's important. Please let me know, do you have any kind of allergies to anything? Very key, very important that I know that. So shoot an email, once again, at thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com when you make your donation. Like I said, a donation of at least $10. And you can request the Vision Body Soak and Scrub. And like I said, shoot me an email with the request. And like I said, please let me know of any allergies that you may have to anything. I don't care what it is. So I can be, so I know that when I'm making your stuff, okay? So I'm making sure I'm not using anything you could be possibly allergic to. Don't want to do that. So please just let me know if you are interested in getting some of the Vision Body Soak and Scrub. You can do that. Make your donation to JackieAP.com. Once again, that is JackieAP.com. Click on the donate button. Like I said, a donation of at least $10. You can request the Vision Body Soak and Scrub. Donation of $10 at least, okay? And like I said, shoot me an email at thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com. Once again, thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com. It's in the comments with your request. And please let me know of any allergies that you may have to anything, okay? So I know how to make it, okay? So send me that request. First send your donation and send me that request if you are interested. And like I said, I'm breaking this out in celebration of the JackieAP.com website making its 4th anniversary this weekend. Officially on Saturday, JackieAP.com will be 4 years old. So, like I said, those of you who have been a support to Thoughts for Vision, just anything that I've done, I hereby say thank you so very, very much for your support, and continue to keep me in your prayers with everything that I do. Okay? And remember, just to bring forth about the points in the book, you have special giftings. You out there, you talking to you out there, you have giftings, talents, and abilities that God has placed in you. While you are here on this earth, leave your thumbprint for the world to see. There's no other thumbprint in the world like yours. Before you leave this earth, make sure you mark your thumbprint in the world to see. Okay? And with that, that's going to wrap up the show for today. Thank you so very much for tuning in to the Thoughts for Vision radio show today. Those who popped in, popped out. I see one that is still watching. Thank you for tuning in. Those that have popped out, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching in the replay, thank you for tuning in. And that's in either place, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. If you're watching this in the replay, thank you so much for tuning in, okay? Thank you so very much for tuning in to the Thoughts for Vision radio show today. And remember, God's thoughts plus your vision equals greatness. Once again, God's thoughts plus your vision equals greatness. Take care. You have a wonderful day. And I will see you on the radio soon. Take care and God bless.